Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Fallout 76 video on the channel. Late last night even, the patch notes came out for the new PTS update. Now if you don't know and you're kind of out the loop and stuff, basically there is an update coming out in August which is bringing in a whole bunch of changes. And these are all meant to be kind of quality of life, with like the main focus of the quality of life. This, according to Steam, is coming out on August the 22nd. Now that'll also be when Season 13 ends and Season 14 starts. So bear that in mind, but also take that with a little bit of a pinch of salt, because the last time Steam had the wrong date on. So we'll have to just, I don't know, take it with a pinch of salt, like I say. Anyways, the article actually is outlining all of the new changes that's coming in. We've had to wait like a week for this because originally Bethesda sent us in kind of blind to just see what was going on basically and see what was happening ourselves and then report on the stuff that we found. It's good because videos wise we're like, oh my god, look at this, what we found, before any of this happened. But yeah, let's quickly dive into it. So Vault 76 changes. This paragraph basically just saying that over the past 5 years there's been lots of different changes coming in to improve the game, and this update they want to change the kind of start of the game. So when you first load in, you're now given a choice, and that's where this bit comes in with the new additions. So when you load in now, you can actually start at level 20 if you want. You've got the choice of starting level 1 or level 20, and if you choose level 20, like I showed in a previous video the other day when I showed the new perks, basically you've got a choice of setting up a like perk loadout. So there's Commando, Gunslinger, Specialist, and a few other bits and bobs out there as well which you want to choose from. On top of this as well, there is also a new donation box which has been added in right outside of Vault 76. So this will be a place for players to drop in like plans if you've got spare plans that you don't want, maybe ammo that you don't want, bits and bobs, whatever you want to throw in there, you can throw it in there, and if a new player comes along they can come and take out the plans and stuff, and it just gives them a little bit of a bonus. This has always been a big thing in the community, so it's nice to actually have this rather than just dumping it in a random suitcase at say Charleston train station or something like that. Going on to the next one, there is 2 new perks coming in. These are called Arms Keeper and also Stable Tools. Arms Keeper reduces the weight of rifles by 25% at level 1, 50% at level 2, 75% at level 3. The other one is Stable Tools, which means automatic melee weapons durability is actually increased. So each level you got 10%, 15% and 20%. There are now level 10 versions. Sorry, I read that wrong the other day. So when I was reading this last night, I read that as there's 10 versions of it, and I was like, what? But now it actually says there are now level 10 versions of the T-45 and Raider power armor. I mean, I don't know who's running around at level 10 with power armor, but I suppose if you find it, fair play to you. We've also added a new filter when viewing perk cards. That's quite a nice little touch, so you can quickly go onto that and scrap the ones that you don't want, or maybe level them up, whatever you want to do with them. And we now give a warning to players under level 50 when they're trying to enter daily ops. Just so obviously that'll be to warn them that it's going to be challenging or whatever. Workbench changes. All workbench lists use alphabetical sorting. Item names in workbenches are now standardized across all lists. Show Unlock button now shows recipes you can learn through a plan, scrapping, or can purchase in the Atomic Shop. Now this is something that I haven't actually looked into, and I only found this out last night when I originally read the article. But that sounds like a really good thing. So if you're missing certain plans, you can now look at this, find out which one you're missing, and maybe go in trade groups, discords, whatever you want, and say, look, has anyone got the plan for this? Blah de blah, you know, you'll get what I mean. Unlearned recipes show the name of the plan you need, what to scrap, or let you buy it from the store. 1-star legendary mods no longer show up under random legendary mods. 2-star and 3-star mods now display correctly under current mods when inspecting an item. We also have an they've improved the learned mod counter as well. So I don't know, do you know when it's got the little thing at the top that says like 5 out of 10? I don't know how they've done to improve that, but yeah, we'll have to see at some point. New design changes. We've lowered the level requirements for various perks, added more default camp recipes for all players. That's a nice little touch. Rebalanced combat in Morgantown and Somerville. Now, I don't know what that means. Maybe that means that the enemies in them 2 areas have been increased or decreased, because obviously in the forest some areas do have like quite standardized levels, and it's all meant to be based off your level of your character, but sometimes you know what I mean. Replace the Liberator bots outside Vault 76 with feral girls. Lowered the frequency of enemy attacks on players' camps. Okay, I always thought that was just down to where you placed your camp, but fair enough. Adjusted the Gun Fu perk effect and text description. The bugs have been exterminated and mysterious construction has begun at the Gilman Lumber Mill. Now this is one that I seen yesterday and I was really curious about what's actually happened there. I need to go check that out in the game for myself. But yeah, I'll let you know what I find when I find it, if there's anything exciting going on. Renamed over 600 camp items. I don't know who got given that job or why that was necessary, but clearly it was. Removed the hunter/hunted radio station and the event. That to me is no biggie. I don't think I have done that since probably the game came out. Like I'm not bothered by it. If you are, let me know in the comments, but yeah. Good result description accurately states the effects of the modification. The refrigerated mod does not stack with the perk. Grenadier perk now applies to Gauss weapons. That's pretty cool. Players will no longer receive legendary power armor pieces as rewards from events and quests until level 20. I thought that meant in general that I was going to be happy for a second because I swear that's all you get. But no, never mind. Legendary creatures no longer mutate at 50% health to have health regeneration, but instead have 60% increased health. Spoiler alert, I have a video coming up on this literally tomorrow. I think it's coming out. So yeah, some interesting findings with that, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Various changes to health, resistances and weapon damage for the following creatures: Super Mutant, Protectron, Mole Rat, Mr. Handy, Gutsy, Feral Ghoul, Scorched, Glowing One, Assaultron, Myalert King, Myalert Crab, Cave Cricket, Rad Scorpion, Angler, Floater Flamer, Floater Freezer, Floater Gnasher, Mutant Hound, Liberator and the Myalert Hunter. So yeah, I wonder what they've done to them. Reduce the amount of pop-up information upon exiting the vault, thank God. Increased aid items in low-level quest rewards and challenges. Daily ops rewards prioritize giving unlearned recipe rewards to players. Once all recipes are learned, players will start getting repeats. This is actually a huge change, not gonna lie. So that one right there, daily ops rewards prioritize giving unlearned plans. All the complaints you see of people trying to get the plans from daily ops and struggling like hell to get like the last armor piece or something like that, that should now, after the August update, be removed, and you should be able to just go in there and get the plans quite easily, or a lot easier. Other players can no longer steal your camp's bone chimes. Weird. Bug fixes and improvements. So we've got adjusted the terrain around the Moonshine Jamboree event and fixed an issue that could cause the event to fail when depositing Gulp of Venom within a few seconds left on the timer. Fixed various excavator power armor inconsistencies. Rad Scorpion omelets now heal Formula P addiction. I didn't even know that was a thing. The Carnivore mutation now works with the Cannibal perk. That's actually a really cool one, to be fair. I actually really like the sound of that one. Fixed an issue preventing players from VATs targeting extra large creatures from a distance. Preventing players from doing it, okay. Fixed an issue causing combat groups to persist over long distances, keeping the player in combat. Fixed melee power attacks, sometimes not registering as power attacks. Imposter Sheep Squatch area of attack can no longer damage players who are out of its sight. Fixed an issue where a player could become stuck in the Vertibird post-expedition. Mutated party packs now grant healing salves when all recipes have been learned. Salvaged Assaultron head now displays charging damage instead of single shot. New players no longer receive an unnamed radio station with information on Nuka World on tour upon leaving the vault. Players can no longer attack with auto melee weapons and sprint at the same time in third person. Nuke effects no longer appear indoors. And that, guys, is all of the bug fixes and changes coming in with the August update as of the moment. Bear in mind, this is the PTS. We still have a decent bit of time before this all comes out, so no doubt there will be more changes, and some of these will change. But for the moment, that is the main things. There's some big ones in there. The Daily Ops one is a huge one. I really like the new additions with the donation box and the new perks and stuff. And also the enemy health regeneration being removed, and instead enemies having more health. I really like that change as well, but I will speak about that more in tomorrow's video. So thank you all for tuning in, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.